Wheel of Coasters has returned, and it is the Wheel of Letters again, but I am trying to make 4 top 5s here to see which top 5 is the best. And overall, this is going to be a pretty exciting video. And we're going to have 4 teams, and you guys can post your thoughts in the comments below of which coaster top 5 is the best. But let's get started with Team 1's first spin. We got C, and I'm going to go with, I don't really know any rides that start with C. So I'm going to go with the Coney Island Cyclone, CI Cyclone, and now it's Team 2's first spin. Coney Island Cyclone, pretty good ride, and we're on A. I'm going to go with Acrobat, the B&M flying coaster. I'm just going to check if it's on there. It should be on there. Acrobat, nice B&M flying coaster. I know it is in China or Japan, but it still looks like a very good flying coaster. Team 3's first spin is up, and they're going to get X, which I'm going to go with X Flight at Six Flags Great America. It's a pretty solid B&M wing coaster. And now we're moving on to Team 4's first spin. With Q, what kind of roller coaster starts with Q? I don't really know any rides that start with the letter Q, so I'm just going to go down, and if there aren't any roller coasters that start with the letter Q, there are a few rides. Quicksilver Express at Gilroy Gardens, so I'm probably going to go with Quicksilver Express. I don't really know anything about Gilroy Gardens, so let's go on to our next set of spins. TOS. I'm going to go with, I don't really know any rides that start with S. So there's tons of rides. I did not see this coming. So I'm just going to go with Scorpion at Busch Gardens, Tampa. There were tons of rides that I could have used, but Scorpion is a pretty good Schwarzkopf coaster. It's intense. I'll give it that. So Team 1's collection so far looks to have some decent coasters. I'm going to go with the Ultimate. It's a pretty good coaster. It isn't in the USA, it's overseas, and it's one of the longest roller coasters out there. So yeah, let's move on to our next letter. I'm going to go with Tremors with T. Tremors is an underrated wooden coaster at Silverwood, and some people really do like Tremors due to the good airtime moments it has. Plus, it was retracked by RMC, so yeah. And with O, I'm going to go with Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. I know in my previous video I talked about Outlaw Run a little bit, and I know it's one of the best RMCs. Very good ride. E, I'm going to go with, I'm not really sure any rides start with E. And we could have gone with El Toro, but I'm going to go with the Vekoma SLC Ednor Attack. We didn't guess El Toro, so let's move on. The coaster collection of Team 1 is decent, but doesn't have any really good coasters. Team 2, let's see if their top 3 could be good. I'm going to go with Raging Bull at Six Flags Great America. That's one ride I forgot to talk about in that last video I made with the Wheel of Letters. But let's move on to Team 3's third spin. Z? I don't really know any rides that start with Z at all. There's some Zeus and Zack Zoomer. Kind of forgot about those. So I'm going to go with Zack's Zoomer. They do need, this park needs another Woody. So they're probably good on wooden coasters, so yeah. Let's see if Team 4 can get a good coaster in this next spin. P, and I'm going to go with Phantom's Revenge at Kennywood. Very good hypercoaster. So yeah. Let's move on to our next spin for Team 1. This is the fourth set of spin. And we got M. I'm going to go with Mystic Timbers at Kings Island. It's going to be new for 2017 there. And it looks like an awesome GCI. On our second spin for the fourth set of spins. And we have W. I'm going to go with no coaster because I don't know what other rides start with W. And there are several rides. Wacky Worm is what I guessed in my previous video, but there's not too many rides. But I'm going to go with the GCI Wildcat at Hershey Park. There's rumors of it getting RMC'd. And I hope it happens in 2018 or 2019. A. I'm going to go with Afterburn at Carowinds. A great invert and definitely one of the best rides at Carowinds. Very good invert. This is the final spin in the fourth set of spins, and we have T. I'm going to go with Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point. I'm not really sure what the best collection is. This collection started strong, but then declined a little bit, but then came back up with Afterburn. This collection started slow, but just keeps getting better. This collection just looks solid, and then this collection just has a bunch of average coasters to go along with Mystic Timbers. And this is the final spin for Team 1. We have V. I'm going to go with Val Raven at Cedar Point. Very good dive coaster. Final spin for Team 2. And they have B. I'm not really sure what rides start with B, but I'm going to go with Boulder Dash at Lake Compounds, which is one of the best CCIs out there. It's not the best in my opinion, but still very up there. It's probably top 2. We're on A again. I'm going to go... I don't really know what rides start with A, so we're going back up to the top for A. And here are all the rides that I could have used. I'm just going to go with American Thunder at Six Flags St. Louis. And we've been getting a lot of A's. And American Thunder is a clone GCI, but I love that ride. I don't know why, but yeah. I've heard about it being cloned. I don't know if it is or not, but we're on R. I'm going to go with Raven at Holiday World. And overall, I feel like this collection started slow, but then just kept getting better with a bunch of great coasters towards the end as well. This collection started good, then kind of declined, but then got back up with Afterburn and American Thunder. This collection here looks awesome. Acrobat, Ultimate, Raging Bull. The Wildcat isn't the best GCI, but they have a great wooden coaster in Boulder Dash. This collection, they have a great wooden coaster in Mystic Timbers, a dive coaster in Valraven, the Coney Island Cyclone, Scorpion, and a Vekoma SLC, which is actually one of the best SLCs. So, yeah, you guys can post your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more videos.